Up and tell them whenever they're ready, we'll come down. But yeah, it'll still take some time for me. Sorry.
Do you think you could maybe turn up the yellow one just a little bit?
Oh yeah, is this good? Like, because usually that table a little further back. Is this good?
Move it in more. That should be good. No, the yellow one in the middle.
Is this good if I'm like sitting in a chair over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me see. For that, I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do it again. Sit there again. Like
just over here.
No. The yellow one, turn it up, and then the blue one, turn it down.
Oh, should I put the lists?
Okay, yeah, that should be good. Let me see one more. Hang on.
Put the lineups down on the tables.
Okay. Go ahead and like take that. Take one of the stools. I think that's. Let me. That might be too red. Let me see. Yeah, that's a little bit too red. Like turn the red off. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that's good. All right, thank you. You could probably sit right here.
Well, no, I'm gonna take Ben's chair.
Oh, okay.
Ben's gonna bring up his chair when he comes up to host.
Oh, okay. Where do you think he'll put it?
Probably right there. It'll be somewhere in view.
Okay, because I just want to make sure that it helps.
That's why I stood like right over here. I think it's gonna be over here to the side, and everyone can stand over there and roast it.
Yeah, I think that should be good.
Alright?
Okay.
You ready to head up?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, how you doing? Good. As soon as I saw the sleeveless shirt, I was like, fuck. Oh, yeah. Yes. Gregory Hollandals.
I don't even know what he looks like.
I don't recognize a lot of What's up, Phil? Matt? Thank you.
Do you drink after that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you do? A lot of people have been offering me.
Yeah,
And I feel bad. Because I'm like, I don't want you to spend money. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Kyle doesn't appreciate it. So
Yeah.
All right.
So do it for Kyle.
Thank you for coming out. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's fucking awesome. I appreciate it.
What do you want to do?
I wish I was sorry on that.
Oh, it never does.
Club soda or what?
Yeah.
I thought it was
So it's a good one. Okay. Thank you.
I'm sure you know what you're talking
Well,
I turned 26 years old, and you will welcome me into my late 20s by destroying every bit of self-confidence I possess! Do not go easy. Do not take it easy. Do not hold back. If I do not leave this room a beaten, battered, bloody shell of a man, you have not done your job! This is humiliation. This is brutality. No holds barred. No mercy. This is Comedy Fight Club! Thank you all for coming out tonight. Welcome to Comedy Fight Club, currently streaming on Periscope at Comedy Fight NYC and coming to you live from the CFC Arena. I am the official commissioner of Comedy Fight Club, the sleeveless wonder of the world, Matt Marin. And we would not be on Periscope at Comedy Fight NYC or Twitter and Instagram if not for this man. Give it up for the social media hipster, Nicola Pavlovic! Now, the most important person in the room, give it up. It's the best bartender in New York City. She's beautiful. She's lovely. I guess she's kind of smart, too. Give it up for Kyla! Please treat her well tonight. Treat her well. She's super cool. And for having us here every single week. Give it up for everyone here at Lovecraft Bar. Now, I will be getting roasted by Comedy Fight Club today. Several members of Comedy Fight Club, including all of the Comedy Fight Club officials. We've got a cripple, a lonely boy, a bridge troll, Seth Rogen on heroin, and talentless Amy Winehouse. Talentless Amy Winehouse is Alex Engelberg, but she's not here. I wrote the joke, so fuck her. I'm telling it anyway. The only way there could be any star power in this stage is if somebody were playing Mario Kart. I really like that joke. The only dent any of you guys have made less of a dent in the New York comedy scene than Chris Crespo could make in Play-Doh. The only mark any of you have left in this city is all the DNA that Ben Switzer left in the bathroom at New York Comedy Club when he pulled his dick out of Justin Lanza's bearded mouth. You guys are further away from entering the industry than Andrew Casatano is from entering a vagina. The closest thing to an impact any of you have ever had is when Alex Engelberg was impacted by her ex-boyfriend's fists. We do have some fights we're going to see tonight. We have some fights in our main event, a very special main event tonight. It will be the creator of hashtag Hot Gay Comedy, Mike Coscarelli. Versus the creator of hashtag Is That Comedy or just a 12-year-old girl screaming about the patriarchy, May Wilkerson! Now it's time to meet our main event competitors. Give it up first as he makes his way to the stage, Mike Coscarelli! Big main event tonight. How are you feeling going into this fight?
I feel very good. Wrote a lot of jokes about May. Yeah, I guess I did do that, huh? That was a stupid thing to say. Jesus Christ.
Any specific strategy you have for May Wilkerson tonight?
I'm going to do a lot of white trash stuff. A lot of stuff about her being crazy. And I have a couple surprises in store.
Hopefully they're good. Mike Coscarelli, everybody! Now, give it, and for Mike Shorts, yes. And now give it up for his opponent tonight. Give it up for May Wilkerson! Sounds like you may be the favorite going into this fight. May, what have you done to prepare for this main event?
I mean, you guys have met Mike Coscarelli. It wasn't that hard.
How big is this night going to be for you? How do you think the night's going to end?
How big is it? Not that big. Not on my teeth. What was your other question? Sorry.
How do you think this fight's going to end tonight?
I mean, I really hope I win.
Give it up for May Wilkerson, everybody! Now, this is a very special night here at Comedy Fight Club, so I say we all know the rules, we all know the officials. I want to start some fights right now. Are you guys ready to see some fights tonight? Now, I said, are you ready to see some comedy fights tonight? Let's get this started. Up first, we have an exhibition match scheduled for 2 30-second rounds. Introducing first, it's unfortunate his aunt is Sarah Palin, because she said much more entertaining stuff into a microphone than him. Peyton McCann! His opponent tried to trade the gay away, but instead prayed all of his talent away. McCartan Ackerman! 30 seconds on the clock. This fight starts now.
Peyton is from Alaska, which is clear from his ability to swallow a moose cock. Peyton comes from a very homophobic background. His family's idea of a pride parade is the Orlando shooting. Peyton looks like a privileged rapist, but has all the comedic ability of a privileged rapist. I compare you to Josh Palladini, but Josh can buy roofies without asking his aunt to send him money.
Peyton McCann.
Well, McCartan, I assume you challenged me so someone would finally watch you do comedy. I just want to know, how does it feel to know less people have come to your shows than in your mouth? Let me go on. You guys know it's not often that a dog has to walk his human through life.
Fight Club is the winner of round 1, McCartan Ackerman. Or is the winner of round 1, Peyton McCann? Winner of round 1, Peyton McCann! 30 seconds on the clock. Round 2 starts now.
Peyton refuses to drop his jokes that bomb because his family never aborts anything, no matter how retarded it is. Peyton's face is so greasy and dirty that before a girl sits there, a waitress wipes it down. How are you so unlikable? This is the first time in my life I wish I had AIDS just so I could give it to you.
Peyton McCann.
Oh no, it must be nice knowing that no matter how bad your career ends up, you'll never be as disappointed as your father. In school you played tennis. I used to love playing topspin. Topspin is a video game about tennis. It's not when the guy behind you turns you around. You're way too young to have given up like this. Wait a minute. How old are you?
30.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't tell people that. Yeah, I just turned 24. I feel so old. I can't imagine how you feel. You probably can't wait to die.
Fight Club is the winner of round 2, McCartan Ackerman. Or is the winner of round 2, Peyton McCann. And this fight's going to sudden death overtime! One joke apiece. Sudden death starts now.
I'm a bit of a philanthropist, and you would actually be the perfect spokesman for my new charity to help finally, once and for all, end AIDS sympathy.
McCartan Ackerman.
Before the show, I told Peyton, I only know you from your set, but I think what you do on stage is inspirational. And then Matt took me aside and said, McCartan, Peyton's not the one with Down syndrome.
Fight Club is the winner of this fight, Peyton McCann. Or is the winner of this fight, McCartan Ackerman? Close sliding down, winner of this fight, McCartan Ackerman! Very close fight. Your next matchup, introducing first, he's been looking forward to this fight almost as much as he's been looking forward to puberty. It's Joseph Robert! His opponent, until I met him, I didn't know that skid marks could do comedy. It's Hassan Ansari! I think it's clear which one of you two I'm rooting for based on wardrobe alone. 30 seconds on the clock. This fight starts now.
Joe's from Vermont. The only difference between you and a retarded hick on Making a Murderer is that he can kill and get a Netflix special. You have one of the worst. You have one of the worst acts in New York comedy scene. The only thing more forced than your punchlines is comedian Aaron Glasser on top of a female. Joe's a Holocaust denier. I guess that's what sick-looking Croatian men think. Joe denies the Holocaust as much as the Jews who control the media deny him being talented.
You can do a rape joke, just pronounce the guy's name right. I mean, that's just offensive. Joseph Robert.
Hassan, you greasy fuck. I didn't know Muslims came in Guido. You keep a count of how many open mics you've done on Facebook? I didn't know that's how terrorists kept track of their bombings. You're the most convincing argument to elect Trump.
To quote Meatloaf, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Fight Club is the winner of round 1, Hassan Ansari. Or is the winner of round 1, Joseph Robert. Winner of round 1, Joseph Robert. 30 seconds on the clock. Round 2 starts now.
Joe does not rewrite his jokes because he can't recycle white trash. Joe's favorite Olympic sport is domestic abuse. Joe's high school graduation present was welfare. The only place Joe will ever be performing for an hour is in therapy. Joe, you're not going to make it in comedy. Now is the time to pursue your real dream of cooking meth out of a briefcase.
Joseph Robert.
You're terrible. Every time you're on stage, ISIS claims responsibility. You're such an asshole, you got banned from the Creek in the Cave. And I don't mean the comedy club. I mean your third world family's only source of clean drinking water.
You guys, Joseph wants to do one more. You guys want to hear one more? I don't think it'll change the results, so.
You ran up a bar tab you couldn't afford. Accused a bartender of being racist. Then you call a Mexican the N-word. You're the whitest lady I know.
Winner by knockout, Joseph Robert! And now it's time for our Comedy Fight Club tournament fights! Comedy Fight Club 7 round 1 matchup, scheduled over 2 30-second rounds. Introducing first, he is to the comedy world with Chris Crushwell, is to the juggling world, Alex Marino! And his opponent looks like a Marine fucked an Oompa Loompa, Patrick Haggerty! 30 seconds on the clock. This fight starts now.
Alex Moreno? More like Alex Morano. Some of you might know this, that for the past year, Alex Moreno has been writing for The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. It's pretty impressive. I was actually reading an article about The Daily Show recently. It was entitled, Daily Show Fails to Net Emmy Nomination for First Time in 15 Years. Congratulations, Alex. You ruined The Daily Show. Some of you might know this past week, Alex Rodriguez was forced into retirement, causing many to question what his legacy will be. Alex's legacy will be that he ruined The Daily Show.
Alex Marino. Actually, I'm fired from The Daily Show. So you can fuck that up. I love that you brought your phone up here, because if these were my jokes, I wouldn't want to remember them either. Seriously, like I've seen you for a little bit, and I've been to dry weddings with less disappointing punchlines. Because at least someone bothers to set those up. You look like a Harry Potter house elf fucked a can of Axe body spray and abandoned it in a Hollister. Fight Club is the winner of round 1, Patrick Haggerty. Or is the winner of round 1, Alex Marino? Winner of round 1, Patrick Haggerty! 30 seconds on the clock. Round 2 starts now.
Patrick Haggerty is probably the most aggressively Irish name that I've ever heard. How disappointed are your grandparents? That they survived a famine just to come to America to suffer another famine of talent. They could have stayed in Ireland. They would have had to deal with the IRA, but at least the IRA bombs on purpose. Most of the photos, literally half of the photos on Patrick's Facebook page are of him performing at my theater, the Magnet. He has more photos than of his probably fake girlfriend up there. Which makes sense because unlike his girlfriend, his improv sucks.
Patrick Haggerty.
Alex Moreno, more like Alex Faggot. As you all know, Alex used to write for The Daily Show, which was nominated for 0 Emmys. What you might not know is that my brother Jeff he's a writer for Last Week Tonight with John and Oliver, which was nominated for 7 Emmys. Hey Alex, how does my brother's butthole taste? Trick question, I already know the answer. Alex has had a lot of success as a writer, especially compared to me, who has done relatively nothing. But hey, at least I'm not fat and ugly.
Fight Club is the winner of round 2, Alex Moreno. Or is the winner of round 2, Patrick Haggerty. Winner of this fight, Patrick Haggerty. Your next fight, introducing first, he's as appealing as Sam Stevens' underbelly. It's Chris Cheney. His opponent is a cancer survivor who is the leading cause of people not donating to cancer research, Matt Levy!
Chris has got a nice underbelly.
30 seconds on the clock. This fight starts now.
Chris is known in comedy for his catchphrase, "Someday that joke will be good." Little known fact, when you Google Chris, it says, "Did you mean Julian G?" Chris is a member of the Boys.
Yeah, boys.
Chris actually let me hang out with the Boys one night, which is weird because as the least important boy, he doesn't have the authority to do that. Chris almost looks like he has Down syndrome, but definitely sounds like he has autism.
Chris Cheney.
Thought we were boys.
Alright, wait, first off, I think we're looking at this a little wrong. You're supposed to bake Pillsbury Doughboys, not roast them.
Shut the fuck up, hold on. First joke, Jesus. Alright, look, we all know that Matt won a fight with cancer, okay? But what I didn't realize through that experience that he was Jewish because he was the only time he's made a big deal about losing something. Matt looks like he gets excited when someone mentions the circus. those jokes will work someday. Is the winner of round one, Matt Levy. Or is the winner of round one, Chris Cheney. Winner of round one, Matt Levy. 30 seconds on the clock. Round two starts now.
I don't know how you have all this confidence when you have the same hairline as Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Dude, you're always happy, man. Like, to me, you're like a fat cat's personality in a human body.
It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. You know what? Actually, I don't think we give this guy enough fucking credit, alright? This guy lived through cancer, alright? I'm gonna do your ball right, man. We are gathered here today in remembrance of Matt's ball. I'm not going to say if you don't lose it, you lose it, but I am going to say if you don't use it, it will try to kill you with cancer. And look, I want you to keep using your ball, alright? So I got you this cock ring that says Live Strong on it, okay? Because you have a chode, I had to get the extra big size. But this one's for you, man. You're my boy still, even though you just crushed me. Thank you.
Why didn't Lance Armstrong start doing that?
That's
Matt Levy.
It's a wide dick.
I am...
Yeah.
Yo, I'm just glad I don't have to do the overtime joke. Chris Cheney looks like a guy you've seen every episode of Entourage. Chris, as a one-man Entourage, how does it feel to be Turtle? Chris has the last name Cheney, but his vocabulary is really more W. Bush.
That's great.
Chris, I don't want to roast you. You're my friend, man. I just want you to get your teeth fixed.
And now it's time for the birthday roast of the commissioner. I'm turning it over to the Pope House. Give it up for Ben Switzer!
Oh, this is about to be awesome.
You can see.
Yeah!
Get a lap dance.
The Vikings would send their heroes to Valhalla by laying them aboard a barge collected with their weapons of war and their spoils of conquest. And then they would light that on fire with a flaming arrow so that their ashes may rise to the great hall, and that they could drink and feast and hunt forever with their gods. But we are not Vikings. And this is no fucking hero. This is Comedy Fight Club. We don't celebrate our heroes. We shove them down into the gutter, into the shit and the piss and the jizz, and then when they're rolling around in it, we look at them and laugh and be like, look at you, you're covered in shit, piss, and jizz. Make no mistake. We're not here to celebrate this man. We are here to put the sleeves on his fucking career. And he asked for this. And I mean stole from Osama Siddiqui, who stole it from Rose Battle. Congratulations, Matt. You're the mayor of plagiarism. Jesus Christ, we stole the fucking title! This whole thing should just be called Copyright Infringement, the show! We are not here to tear you a new one. We are not here to tear you 2 new ones. We are here to tear you 7 new assholes! And then bang fuck them until we play you like a lilting Scottish bagpipe! You lisping faggot! And before you say, yeah, I know your mom was a speech therapist, it's not a list, guess what your mom was also? Terrible at her fucking job! She raised a fucking kazoo voice idiot like you! By the way, comics, please take note. We've addressed the sleeves and the fucking voice thing. So if you got like 3 jokes that are just about that, maybe don't come up. Like we've heard it, alright? We know that. He loves wrestling. Crespo's nubs look really weird coming out of his asshole. He covered this ground, alright? We're taking cheap shows, but for the love of God, they better be fucking funny. Yeah. Or I will pull this goddamn microphone away from you. This is not your time to shine. This is your time to put up a couple funny jokes. You suck. You're done. We're already running late. So right now, we're going to get this started. We're here to celebrate this man. Let me get the list. This is why I stopped running the show, by the way. I do not have good organizational skills. All right. You love your first comic. Come on, right now. We have to put our hands together because he cannot put them together himself. Right now, to the official mascot of Fight Club, it's Chris Crespo.
Okay, so. Alright, here we go. Matt loves working out at the gym. It's the only place he'll have a solid set. For years, Matt went to Islanders games because it's the only place he can jerk off without his parents walking in. Matt suffered several injuries wrestling men in bathhouses. You're one ugly motherfucker. The only way a woman can find you attractive is if she confuses you for a butch lesbian. Matt is what Josh Palladini would look like in 20 years if one of his victims pressed charges. And I got Matt and Fassel to agree on being my gun sponsors. The way I did that was I told Fassel that I would shoot up a synagogue, and I told Marin that I would finally get Fassel to quit comedy. Alright, so happy birthday, man.
That's Chris Crespo, everybody. Alright, your next comic, when we told him we were roasting a Jew, showed up with gasoline and matches. Put it together for your spirit animal. It's Mr. Justin Lanza!
Keep it going for Angry Dad, everybody.
Disappointed in all of you.
Yeah. Just go sit in your comfy chair. We get it. Matt, first of all, I want to thank you for taking time out of every week to do Comedy Fight Club. I know it's a long schedule of huffing paint and licking batteries that you're giving up right now. And that militia schedule is tight. They do not fuck around with training. Oh, that's right, you work at Starbucks. Did they hire you as part of like some sort of program? Karen? Karen? I'm sorry, did you mean Karen? Enjoy your latte. surprised they hire you because nothing screams hygiene like making clothing choices that expose your armpits. You know, Matt Maron is Jewish, but he never talks about it on stage, and I just want to say I really appreciate that, dude. Let that be known to all of your stupid, I'm not Jewish, I'm half Jewish, so I'm Jewish jokes. I see you. I see all of you. Let's see. You dress like you mow lawns at the airport. The sleeveless wonder, Matt, and oh no, I missed one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Matt Maron has dad muscles and stepdad hair. And stepdad shirts and stepdad odor. Matt encourages everyone to buy tickets to the gun show, but only because it's a bringer. Happy birthday on the 11th.
Alright, coming up next to the mic. It doesn't matter if I wrote an intro joke for him. As soon as you figure out who it is, you're going to start chanting bits. Give it up for your bishop right now.
Look at you, Matt. You look like you've been cuckolded by a bunch of okay comics. They have been coming on you all night. This would be a great time for sleeves to wipe it all up. Look at that boy's sleeves are full of cum. I'll have what he's having. Instead of covering up those muscles, you walk around bearing those ripped guns everywhere on your shoulders that every year get a little more threatening and less funny. Good luck in comedy, bro. Hey, check it out, honey. This comic could beat the shit out of us. Fucking hilarious. Shut up, Harry. He's talking about sports. We've sat here day in and day out for months now listening to you riff on our lives and pick us apart. But tonight, it's our turn to talk trash! Tonight, lines will be crossed! Spirits will be broken! And single guys like myself won't fuck anyone at all. Tonight, it was our turn to flip the tables and come on you with our rumbling riffs. So wipe it all up and bask in it. Feels nice, doesn't it? Let's be honest, man. Your comedy career's up in the air right now. How are you going to survive with creepy jokes that somehow involve wrestling and sports references? If the American dream were alive here today, he would not say anything to you at all because he'd be spending all his time with his two gay boys, Gold Dust and Fuck Dust. But since it's your birthday and these people came to see Fitz, I gave Dusty a call and he said it was okay for me to channel his spirits. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Fame, Dusty Rhodes. My man! Lonely Boy gave me a call, baby. He said, you ever wrestle a boy named Matt Maron? Now, baby, I had to sit down and think about it, man. I said, who that boy? Name sounded so familiar, baby. Now it was right off the tip of my tongue. Then I remember he go by a gay boy named Nick Matthews. I remember him. He was a jella, baby, a piece of meat for the champs to chew on. He ain't a winner. They would throw Matt to us hungry boys, me, Goldust, and Gay Dust. Use this boy to nick the train for our matches at WCW and early on in the AWA, and before that, my bedroom where Sperm Dust was just a little baby boy. Anyway, Nick Matthews, Matt Maron, you've done a hell of a job making a name for yourself here at Funny Fight Club. You ain't a wrestler, I'll tell you that. You'll never be a Vince McMahon, but you are, however, the chairman of a bunch of stupid fucking retards. They are your family, baby, and there's nothing in the world that's more important than family, baby. Good luck to you and the whole just want to say happy birthday and here's to another year of no fucking pity claps. You can go. Thank you.
It's what he's the bishop. Because he always reminds us the most important rule of this club is no pity claps. Your next comic. I can read this now. All right, there. All right, your next comic coming up here to roast Matt can best be described as a snake trying to eat a light bulb. Put your hands together for Jake Beveron, everyone.
First off, let me just say happy 26th birthday. Enjoy tonight because you have not aged well, man. Jesus, you're only 26 years old, but you look like everybody in here's drunk racist uncle. The guy that has the Confederate flag, even though he lives in Vermont or whatever. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Matt, you talentless, sleeveless, white trash comic. You're basically Larry the Cable Guy without the money, fame, and with a lisp. That's like being a cripple without this parking spot. Let's see. You're a failed wrestler and a future failed comic. Matt Maron is to amateur wrestling what Chris Crespo is to thumb wrestling. Matt Maron looks like Jesus Christ if he was born in Kentucky. He drove under the influence for your sins, Periscope. He has the power to turn water into Pabst Blue Ribbon. To turn taters into tater tots. And to turn his own small cock into an even smaller cock because our Lord is a humble Lord. That's right. Praise our drunk Kentucky Jesus. Happy birthday.
I do not know your next comic all that well. So the best thing I can say about them is they are not Billy Procida. Coming up next to the mic, we have Maddie Smith.
Okay, let's make this quick because he's not worth the time. But seriously, now it's time for the Sons of Anarchy portion of the show. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Matt, how long have you been doing comedy?
4 years.
Uh-oh. I thought it was like 6 months. Oh my God, no, I'm kidding. I thought it was like a year, but yeah, I was gonna wear a sleeveless tee, but the Dwayne Reed the t-shirt packs were like $9. I was like, nah, he's not worth it. I know. Okay. Yeah, you're the only guy I know who's like ever pulled out a picture of yourself in high school and been like, look how much I've changed. I don't give a fuck, dude. And neither do the people at your 5-year reunion. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh wait, do you guys remember when Matt was trying to be like a jeans model? Like, you know what? He had this photo saved on his Samsung phone. iPhone. Okay. And he's like, check it out. And all of us, yo guys, all of us were like, oh, okay. So shame on us for encouraging this behavior. Alright, one more. I gotta say this. We all have bad days in comedy, right? Like, you want to go home and crying. The one bad day I had was when someone came up to Matt and I and said, I'm so glad you guys are talking, because you guys are the male and female equivalent of each other. Oh my God. I was like, that doesn't make sense because I'm funny. Yo, happy birthday, man. Okay.
All right, I do not know much about your next comic. So the best thing I can say about them Is there not Billy Procida? John Fox, everybody!
Alright, let's wish a happy birthday to the poster child for the Tarzan movie. Yeah, we all know Matt used to be a struggling wrestler. It's hard to chase your dream, but you know your wrestling career is going nowhere and you can't even get booked for a match in Justin Angermeyer's backyard. Yeah, we know Matt and Chris Crespo are best friends and Chris keeps setting Matt up for John Cena jokes. Matt, you fell for those maybe over 150 times at this point. You've been set up for those jokes. You've been set up for more John Cena jokes than Billy Procida's been set up for losses at Fight Club. Alright, I'm just gonna end off with this, I don't know if I'm gonna do one more, but Matt, after seeing a shitload of open mic comics do their opinions about politics, I know I will always feel smarter watching you teach kids how to pronounce the letters of the alphabet. Happy birthday!
All right, your next comic coming up to the stage. He looks like Thor if Thor was the Norse god of beef jerky and unemployment. It's Chip Hall, everyone!
You know that you guys keep telling me I look like Thor, and that's not an insult? Alright. Give it up for Matt Maron, everybody. His birthday. ComedyFight Club has really taken off since he claimed the title of commissioner. It's good because that's more titles than you ever won when wrestling. Seriously though, your passion for wrestling is stupid. It's you know the wrestling's the only thing more scripted than your intro to ComedyFight Club. See, we're all just supposed to be roasting Matt tonight, but Ben beat me in ComedyFight Club and he recycled that joke. The roast battle, sorry. So I gotta say a couple of the things that I didn't say then. Number one, he made fun of my military service and the fact that my dad is a cheating piece of shit. But his dad has cancer. It's like... It's like all the times I wished my dad was dead, I missed and hit his. Spencer's what happens when you let a garbage pail kid grow up. One more about Ben, and we'll get back to that. Alright, so Ben, we all know he kind of looks like Mike Lawrence, and he kind of sounds like Kyle Kinane, but we all know he's kind of going to end up like Greg Giraldo. He kicked my ass, by the way, in that roast. He kicked my ass up, and he's going to get booked out of it, so hopefully he can pay me back.
Hey, they can pander to the host, all right?
I know how to do this. I literally wrote jokes about everything because I thought it was going to be like a real roast. Oh, we've all talked about Matt's speech impediment and his stupid hair and his sleeveless t-shirts. That doesn't change the fact that you thought you were a Jew that could wrestle. And you also look like the school shooter that got away. Alright, one more. Happy birthday. You're 26. I'm a decade older than you. How do you look like you've molested so many more kids than me? Thanks, everybody.
Because like a true molester, he puts in the time. Your next comic coming into the stage right now. I've served him alcohol more times than I should when I found out he was 19. But right now, it's Mr. Portella.
Some might say it's because he loves roasting. I personally believe he just wanted to make sure that people would show up for his party. Matt, you have more sleeves than real friends. Matt has one friend, let's not forget, Chris Crespo. They're made for each other. With Matt's brawn and Crespo's brain, together they make one full retard. Matt and Chris really are two perfect friends. Chris loves having somebody who's able to pour out his cereal in the morning, and Matt loves having someone who can't open the door to run away from him. Matt loves talking about Chris Crespo's bidet. I've never seen anybody more pumped about a toilet. He's come up to me 6 times and said, I saw Crespo's bidet. He still hasn't figured out how to use it. He's just too happy that he's learned a new word. Maddie brought up her worst day in comedy. Mine is a similar story. Somebody came up to me and Matt and said, hey, you look like Matt's younger brother. Matt's brother, in case you were wondering, is a lunch lady. and Matt looks like something he'd serve on a Tuesday. Alright, you guys have been great. Thanks.
Now, I don't know too much about your next comic, so the best thing I can say is they're not Billy Procina's skill. Coming up next is Mike Alloy, everybody.
Thank you all very much. Matt, thank you for everything you've given us. And personally, thank you for making sure that I'm not the worst sounding guy here right now. Matt Maron, oh my god, you fucking redneck warrior, you. Matt Maron is such a redneck, your wrestling theme was the sound of you fucking your cousin. Matt Maron looks like He-Man if you lived in the trailer park. And that's it, that's all for me, thank you.
I always forget that's the Russian one. All right. Coming up next, everybody set your terror alerts to orange because there's going to be some bombing going on. It's Feds Online!
I wish Billy Procina was here so we could take bets on how fast they're going to lose this fucking room. Matt, you undercover Jew rat. As Lucian pointed out, Matt used Chris Crespo's bidet, and he was so surprised by how much he enjoyed using it. Shocking! Who would have thought that a guy obsessed with watching shirtless men grapple and sweat all over each other would also love having fluid shot up his ass? You're deeper in the closet than Mike Coscarelli while he's getting pegged by Eric Aspira. Matt takes pride in the fact that Chris Crespo is his best friend, which I think is pretty fucking sad. But Matt... The only reason why Chris is friends with you is because when you finally die, he can inherit your wardrobe. I'll leave you with a fun story about Matt's mom. This is a true story. Matt's mom once slept with her teacher in order to get an A. Here's another fun story about Matt's mom. She was homeschooled. That's it. Go fuck yourself.
All right, your next comic won his roast tournament tonight, which is good because I didn't have time to write a joke for all you people. So I'm glad this is a salient fact. It's McCartan Ackerton, everyone.
Matt, you look like The Undertaker's lesbian sister. I watched one of Matt's wrestling matches on YouTube, and he had this amazing submission maneuver that everybody tapped out of. So let me just reenact it. So, like, he'd sit on top of them so they couldn't move, and then he'd start doing his set. Matt, anybody who's watched you do comedy knows your finishing move should have been a power bomb. Oh, that's funny! How did you think people would ever pay money to see you wrestling or on stage? The only thing I would ever pay money to see you in is a car on fire. God, you are an unattractive man. I wouldn't fuck you with Caitlyn Jenner's old dick. All right, seriously, thank you so much. Happy birthday, Matt.
Your next comic lost over 100 pounds, but his dick asked him to put the weight back on because it was tired of looking at his ugly face.
Oh man, it's crazy that you could be here night after Sunday night after Sunday night. It's almost like you're not getting booked anywhere. I can't imagine. I don't know, man. Something else too. And Nico's not here. He was here, which is crazy because that guy he's moving up in the world, man. Like it's just like that kid is selling out auditoriums and black culture every day. Maddie Smith is here. That's awesome. You know, people don't know her. She is very, very, very pro-life. Well, I guess you have to be, right? When your boyfriend is a product of incest, right? I Eric Espira is here. You guys are in the group. Eric Espira made a joke. I have a heart condition, and she said my jokes are weaker than my heart, which is not fair. You know, my jokes are weaker than Eric Espira's sexual standards. Anyone else? I can just put this shit on for a second. No, oh, actually, it is insane though. Like for some dude that like hangs out with like nobody's in the bar, you know, like a lot of up and coming dudes. You know, Nico White. That's it. That's really it. You have less TV credits associated with you than anyone doing Old Man Hustle.
There's a mic there tonight.
Of course there is. Jesus, man, slow down a little bit. At least I got sober. We're excused for being a mess.
Your next comic is distinguished mostly by the fact that he has a mustache, and he is not Billy Presido. Clap it up for the Asian sensation that's sweeping the nation. He's married to an Asian lady. Johnny K, too.
Oh, brother. Fight Club! Yeah! The highest statistical likelihood of mass shooting in New York City, right here, baby. Where else can irrelevant open micers come and feel like they matter to the New York comedy scene? I guess either this or Laughing Buddha mic. Take your choice, you know? Oh, brother. Matt's worked hard to build this fight club into a popular, unique destination on Sunday nights that nobody outside of this room gives a shit about. Oh, brother.
We love your Periscope.
Tune in next week. But Matt, I mean, like you have done it definitely, and you know, to tell you the truth, love, true love. Marriage, we're here for Fight Club. Oh, brother. But I will say this, that you're like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, cleaned up and got a job at Starbucks. Well, it's kind of funny that there's so many jokes about rape and abortion when most of you don't have sex enough to worry about it, so. I should have stopped a long time ago. That's the first point.
I know I said I was going to be really vigilant about this, but then I got really drunk, so apparently you assholes can just go on forever.
Nobody's surprised.
All right. How did that beat him? All right, coming up next to the mic, you think after Smurfette they couldn't make an unfuckable Smurf, but here she is. It's Juliana Mager, everyone.
You could run my last name. It's okay, you'll get sober one day. I'm kidding, that's never going to happen. Oh, God. Matt, I need to correct you on this, but I was actually there, and a person didn't come up and say that to you. Matt Maron actually one time compared himself to Maddie Smith. In fact, he did say that he was the male equivalent of Maddie Smith, which I think is cardinally unfair, because Maddie Smith got a guy with full arms to fuck her. And I'm just saying, if Connor Cregan is right, and if Maddie Smith is a sour cream tube dressed as an American Girl doll, then Matt Maron, then Matt Maron is the tube of sour cream that Alex Engelbert called too gross to masturbate with. You might be photoshopped into a picture of almost kissing Alex Engelbert. That's gotta be as painful as being rejected by Arizona State. No, must be really tough for him because he was rejected by Arizona State. Your lips say no, but your hair and everything else about you says yes. I'm good, thanks guys.
Last name I will never be able to know how to pronounce. Your next comic, I literally just tonight outside asked him, hey, have you ever heard of some fuckhead called Stephen Bowles? It's Stephen Bowles, everyone!
I got a bone to pick. You at least got my name right. For the last couple months, Matt has always introduced me as Stephen Bolus. Well, I've never corrected him because no one corrects me when I pronounce his name Matt Moron. I don't expect you to remember my name when you've suffered so much brain trauma Chris Crespo's arms can look at your head like, damn, that's fucked up. I went sleeveless in honor of the commissioner. Matt Maron wears sleeveless shirts as often as he wears out his welcome on stage. If my hair and your hair stepped into the UFC or CFC arena, my hair would be the biggest upset since Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker. Yo, this shit is so much better than what the fuck you are doing right now. This is what the fuck hair is supposed to look like. The only thing Matt uses less than shampoo is the heavy weights at the gym. Because much like Matt, Planet Fitness doesn't carry those. Also, I got you a gift. Learn how to condition something besides your muscles, dude. Alright, everybody.
I'm surprised I pronounced his name better than you do. Oh, your next comic looks the way on the outside. We all think Crespo thinks the way on the inside. It's Sam Stevens, everyone. Guys. So much
Matt, a lot of people, Matt used to get a lot of wrestling pussy, and he used to get so much wrestling pussy. Wrestling pussy is what dude wrestlers call their butthole. They're like, hey, do you want some of this wrestling pussy? You want some of this wrestling pussy? He's like, yeah, totally. You should get so much. That was a superstar. He worked for the WWB Wrestling Federation. The WWB Wrestling Federation. You can go to their website, wrestlerswhobuttfuck.com. He's on the Hall of Fame page. When I first saw Matt, I thought, like, oh my god. Like, I saw him from behind, and I thought, oh my god, that's a hot girl over there, you know? And then he turned around, and I thought, oh my god, that's a hot girl over there. I said to someone nearby, I go, hey, who's that hot girl over there? Who's that person over there? And they go, oh, that's Matt Maron. And I go, oh my god, there's a hot girl named Matt Maron? And they said, yeah, there is. I've been looking at some tranny porn lately. No, here's the thing. Like, I sit there and I look at the videos and stuff. I do the one where like the tranny is like fucking a girl and stuff and everything like that. And as I'm doing it, like I look at the tranny with the long hair and I picture without a beard and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Matt Maron. He just made such a sexy tranny. Guys, Sam Stevens, thank you guys. Oh, that's Sam Stevens, everyone.
I just want everyone to let you guys know, Billy Procida actually messaged me this weekend and he was like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be there. Can you guys, can I record something and have it played here?
Why? So we can hear bombs? Can we veto that?
So I just want to say, I don't know this next comic all that well. And the best thing I can say about them is they are not Billy Procida. Clap it right now for Gary Monk, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we all just say, fuck Gary Monk? Yeah, Gary Monk! Yeah. All right, we have two left, people. Yeah. This thing is ending. Your next comic has a podcast I have never listened to. Don't all get up at once. But clap it up right now for Jake Cumpkin.
Let me see if I can be the first guy not to walk 6 people during the roast. Jesus, Matt, that vest. Are you going fly fishing after this or just hunting Mexicans crossing the border? Your relationship with Crespo is like a shitty knockoff of Freak the Mighty. You're a sleeveless idiot and Crespo needs help reaching the top shelf. Periscope loved that. All right. One time I saw Matt helping Crespo in the bathroom, and by helping Crespo I mean sucking his dick because they're both faggots.
Who's the next comic? Who's the next comic is?
I respected you more when you were fat, Dennis. I'll end on this, Matt. I've known you a long time, and I regret every minute of it.
Hashtag I heart fat parapet. All right, your last comic coming here to take to the mic right now. He also has a podcast I've never listened to, even though I've actually been on it. It's Mike Coscarelli.
Thank you, everybody. One more time for Ben and his horrible tattoo.
tattoo on his arm.
Which one?
That one, the visible one. That looks awful.
This was pretty stupid.
That one's bad too. Multiple bad tattoos. It's also very kind of you to give Jake credit for being a comedian, because as we all know, he did quit. And every time I ask him, hey man, why'd you quit comedy? I remember that this is what he does. Well, Matt, what can we say about Matt Marin that hasn't already been said about Mike Piazza? He's the greatest catcher we've ever seen. And he's also gay. Matt Marin's act combines the stage presence of Hugh Chatfield with the charm of Aaron Glazer. For those of you on Periscope, he raped somebody. A couple people. He's a piece of shit. We always do that. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. The only thing more difficult than surviving a hurricane is getting a word in a conversation with Matt Marin. I only wrote 3 jokes, Matt. I wanted to keep this moving tonight, but you're my buddy. You're one of my oldest friends in comedy. And I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing for Comedy Fight Club. And thank you to Chris Crespo and Justin Lanza and Sam Stevens. You guys are great.
That is the end, folks. Of this stupid Matt Marin bullshit. There's actually a main event.
Yeah.
Commissioner, are you ready to take the mic? He is your hero. He is your savior. He is your commissioner. Matt Marin.
Fuck, I called Gabe by Mike Coscarelli. Alright, I just wanted to say, coming up, September 11th is going to be the 1-year anniversary of this show. We started this last year on September 11th, and the last year it's not only been one of the most fun, rewarding things I've ever done in comedy, it has been one of the most fun, rewarding things I've done in my entire life. I really love it. I think as comedians, sometimes I think we get so wrapped up in like being too close to the forest, we can't see the trees. We don't realize every night we get to be up and around some of the youngest, brightest, smartest, funniest minds in the world. And Fessel along. Oh no, this is, I'm amazed what the show has become. I've done everything I can try and make it great, but it's because of everyone who comes out, who steps in here every week to fight, and everyone who comes out just to hang out and watch it. I said this before, I really do believe this. Comedy Fight Club is not my show. Comedy Fight Club is our show! Thank you very much. Enough with the sappy bullshit. It's time for the main event! Scheduled for 2 45-second rounds. Introducing first, everyone's favorite feminist troll doll, May Wilkerson! And his opponent opponent, the only man that women in comedy hate right now more than Aaron Glazer, Mike Coscarelli! We actually both wrote an Aaron Glazer joke about each other tonight. 45 seconds on the clock. This fight starts now.
Oh, Mike Coscarelli, first of all, this must be weird for you, looking a woman in the eyes. Mike, you straight to DVD version of John Stamos. You look like if Uncle Jesse ate the Olsen twins. I get more. Okay, as many of you know, Mike has a mentally challenged sister. But I didn't come here tonight to make fun of Gene Getman. Mike works in radio, but I have to admit, you don't have a face for radio. You have a face for daybreak.
Mike Coscarelli.
May dresses like she eats out of the garbage. May chews gum everywhere she goes. It's a trick she learned when she was an alcoholic to mask the scent of garbage. May's pussy tastes like Zoloft and pixie dust. May dresses like white trash. The sexiest thing in her closet is a straitjacket. Oh boy. Most of May's boyfriends would say she is insane, but finding one to talk to is hard because they're all schizophrenic hallucinations. I once asked May what was the best way to get past at a comedy club, and she told me to follow the yellow brick road.
Fight Club is the winner of round one, May Wilkerson. Or is the winner of round one, Mike Coscarelli. Winner of round one, May Wilkerson. 45 seconds on the clock. Round two starts now.
May answers the question, what if my teddy bear could speak and was kind of a cunt? May Wilkerson's shrieking is the sound every man hears in his head before he decides to cheat on his wife.
Shut up!
May was voted in high school most likely to make someone else's rape about her.
May Wilkerson.
I didn't know you could write jokes, Mike. If you've ever seen Mike perform, you know that men tolerate him while women walk out before he's finished. I'm obviously talking about sex. People often say Mike is gay, but the only man Mike is in love with is himself. I bet you cry while masturbating. You're like, oh, I love you so much, Mike! You're so perfect! are at a Trump rally.
Fight Club is the winner of round 2, Mike Coscarelli. Or is the winner of round 2, May Wilkerson? Alright, main event, Spirit Animal, what's gonna happen right now?
It's time for sudden death!
One joke apiece. Sudden death starts now.
So many. My parents told him to never date a black woman. It's not that they're racist, they just know black women have suffered enough.
Mike Coscarelli.
May suffers from panic disorder. Panics that she'll get less than 100 likes on her Facebook posts about rape.
Alright, Fight Club is the winner of this fight, May Wilkerson. Or is the winner of this fight, Mike Coscarelli. Our winner of this fight, May Wilkerson.
Actually, so a few of us came together and we got you a cake. So, I guess, birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you,
Thank you guys all very much. Time for some business. We only had a few fights, I think, out of the answer to this, but we have to vote on a fight of the night. Officials, what do you say, Spirit Animal? What was your favorite fight tonight?
I'm going to say the Patrick Haggerty. That butthole bird, baby.
Patrick Haggerty versus Alex Moreno. Mascot?
I'm gonna go with Peyton McCann.
Peyton McCann versus McCartan Ackerman. Pope?
I would really love to vote for my Alice Engelbert joke I didn't get to do, but that bitch wasn't here, so I gotta go Peyton McCann, McCartan Ackerman.
Peyton McCann versus McCartan. Bishop? Peyton versus McCartan. My vote goes to May Wilkerson, Mike Coscarelli. But winner by majority will fight of the night, Peyton McCann, McCartan Ackerman. Official Comedy Fight Club chocolate candies. Peyton still here? Peyton left, you can take the other one.
Total victory!
And now it's time for call-outs. Anyone here can call out anyone else in this room. Should they accept, you will face them in a future Fight Club. Let's hear it. Who wants to call someone out?
Coscarelli.
Jake Kunkin calls out Mike Coscarelli. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure.
Mike accepts. Anybody else?
Lucian Formicello.
Nick Milton, Lucian. Son. Time. Anybody else? Alright, next week, I'm not going to be here. The Pope, are you hosting next week? Did you find out yet?
Possibly!
If not, one of the other officials will be hosting, but the main event will be for the Comedy Fight Club Championship. Our champion, Gene Jeffrey, will be defending Not as much as I really want to see SummerSlam this year. Thank you all for coming out. We're on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram at Comedy Fight NYC. Don't leave though. We're all gonna eat some fucking cake. Have a good night.
Shiny cake!
I saved it. Yeah.
I just wanted to take
Oh shit.
Yeah. Periscope, you know what's up now.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot.
What's up?
Very nice.
What? No. Someone gave him a knife. Why does he have a knife?
I don't know. Hey, what up, fucking Periscope? No, not you. No, Periscope. Look at this cake you don't get to eat. You don't get to eat that cake.
You have cake.
You don't get to eat that cake. Okay? You're just going to eat this cake.
Who's the guy? I was hoping with that. Who has the plate?
Oh, yeah.
Who has the plate?
That